concerned.
I'll be with you in a moment. Well, what did we miss the last time we were in Paris?
The train to Cherbourg.
Well, why don't you two carry a sign? We're typical tourists waiting to be clipped. A guidebook, really, Miss Pomeroy. That's a dead giveaway to every chiseler in Paris.
Oh, not us. We're chisel-proof.
Oh, indeed. Well, I seem to remember a certain real estate deal that you two made in Mount Vesuvius.
Well, after all, how many people can say they own 2 acres of molten lava?
Yes. Don't forget, we're sailing from Cherbourg tomorrow at noon. Paris is calling. Come on, Bronson.
You know, he's right. This time, we won't be taken. Paris in the spring. Don't you love it?
Well, now, let's see where we'll go. The Montmartre, the Louvre, or the Eiffel Tower.
The first thing we're going to do is to get rid of the guidebook and not act like tourists.
How fortunate you ran across me.
Did we?
Happy to have here a most valuable diamond ring.
Worth at least $1,000.
2,000. It so happens I was delivering it to a certain party.
But he suddenly left the country.
And you can't take it back to the store because it burned down.
May we?
And you're willing to sacrifice and let us have it for a small sum.
Not too small. Shall we say $3? Observe, the diamond is genuine.
Oh, come now. That gag went out with a bustle. Better luck next time.
Some diamond.
Break it, you'd have 7 years bad luck. You know, Nuji, we've come a long way. There was a time when a crook like that would have been able to...
Your purse, madame.
Oh, go away. You're not going to sell me a hot purse. I wasn't born yesterday.
Have you checked your birth certificate lately?
That's very kind of you, monsieur.
Jolie, at your service, madame. I hope you will not judge Affaire Paris by the antics of that blackguard. Permit me to make amends by showing you some of the finer aspects of our city, like our big buildings, our beautiful public parks, the works of our great artists, like Picasso, Matisse, Bergeron.
Bergeron?
Oui.
I've never heard of him.
I never heard of the others.
A still undiscovered artist who one day shall be the greatest of them all. Shall we go?
How much is this tour going to cost us?
Mademoiselle, please, this is for friendship. I charge you nothing.
Absolutely nothing?
May we?
At these prices, how can we lose?
This way. Now we come to the famous Martin Art Gallery.
I don't know if I can take much more art today.
Oh, culture is sure hard on the feet. Oh, look at that. I wonder what he's thinking about. Say, that's different. How much is that picture with the puppies?
140,000 francs. In your money, madame, $400.
$400?
Yes, madame.
Well, how much for just the little puppy on the end?
Oh, madame.
Oh, Nuji. Look. A Bergeron.
It looks more like an apple.
Mr. Jolie.
Yes?
I found this Bergeron. Oh, what's the matter?
Perhaps he does not know its true value.
Mr. Martin.
Madame.
How much for that little old apple?
Well, since it is only a minor work by an unknown artist, you can have it for $10.
As we say in French, booze has made vous self a deal.
Oh, merci, madame, merci.
Thanks for everything.
Please, the fact that you have the painting is reward enough for me. Au revoir. Au revoir, mademoiselle. Au revoir. I see you later. Au revoir.
Cabbage, do not let them out of your sight.
One does not lose two women in Paris. They will stop at every dress shop along the way.
The next time I steal a Rembrandt, my friend, I steal it alone.
If we should lose it...
We will not lose it. It is safely covered by that atrocious apple you painted on it. Be grateful it will soon be out of the country and on their ship, where we can steal it back, huh?
Well, I hope so.
In the springtime, I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter, wet and drizzly.
Who doesn't like my painting, you or your mandolin?
Both of us.
What's wrong with it?
The perspective is out of perspective. The highlights too low and...
Are you saying we got took? Monsieur, what do you think of this painting? We got took?
Madame, do not move. Do not change the expression.
What's wrong?
The enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa. I must capture it on my canvas, I pray you, madame. Do not move a muscle.
How long do you think it will take him to capture her on canvas?
He paints fast, but bad. About 2 quarters.
I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? Because my love is near. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? Because my love is so near. I love Paris.
Oh, Mackie, Paris sounds wonderful. Magnifique.
Oh, you mean Cole Porter does.
Mademoiselle, je suis un Américain.
Je suis American myself.
Oh, well, I'm glad to meet you. Henry Smith of Klamath Falls, Oregon. Here with my wife. We're over at the Louis Le Grand. Little woman caught me going to the Follies last night, and now I got to make a peace offering.
Well, I'm sure my friend here will be glad to sell you a painting.
Oh, I like this one. How much?
Why? Why you want that one?
Well, I'm in the fruit business, and I want to show those old boys back in Oregon what a genuine French pippin looks like. Just a minute, my friend. There you are. $100. Sold?
This happens to be my painting, and I only paid $10 for it, and it's probably not even worth that.
Well, it is to me. Is it a deal?
Well, it's all right. $10 for the genuine Bergeron, and $90 for Fawn at Dawn. There you are.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you both very much.
There you are.
I cannot thank you enough.
It's a pleasure.
The Bergeron, you sold it to that man.
You've got your nerve coming around after sticking me with that wormy apple.
What is his name? Where does he live?
I know, and you don't, and let's keep it that way.
But you do not know its true value. I must get that picture back, and you must... Very well. I will tell you the truth. The picture was painted by my dear departed father. He was Bergeron. And the moment I saw you, I knew he would want only for you to have it.
Oh, why me?
Because you are the very image of my sainted mother. When she was young.
I am?
The same sweet expression, the same joie de vivre, the same sympathy and understanding. For you, it would be a very small matter to get back the painting. Whatever happens, I know you will do the right thing. Adieu. Adieu.
Nuji, I just did something awful.
Don't tell me anything sad. You'll wreck my Mona Lisa smile.
I sold the Bergeron.
Good for you.
Only now I have to get it back because I broke Monsieur Jolie's heart. You see, I look like his mother.
What are you kicking about? Look what I look like.
Maybe it'd be better if I talked to them alone. Wait for me in the lobby.
All right.
Sneaking out.
Listen, Martha,
Saying you were going to a Mozart recital. Ha! That'll be the day.
Arthur!
Oh, hello, Mr. Smith. Remember me? I sold you that painting of an apple this afternoon.
If I remember correctly, you said you bought it from an old man with a gray beard.
Oh, well, I was trying out a costume for a masquerade ball. I'm going as Louis Pasteur.
Well, come in, come in.
Now, about that...
All you have to see is a pretty face, and you'll buy anything.
Listen, Martha.
Well, I never should have sold it to you. You see, Monsieur Jolie had a father.
Mozart recital, indeed. At your age, going to the Follies.
Well, they had music there, too. You see, Monsieur Jolie's father painted that picture, and although it isn't very good, it had sentimental value.
And don't think I've forgotten the way you danced all evening with Millie Peterson.
That was 20 years ago. Now, listen.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, and I'm not talking to you.
Good. That gives me a chance. Monsieur Jolie thought I was going to keep the painting, but I didn't know that, so I sold it to you. And now I've broken the poor man's heart, and he feels terrible, and I feel terrible, and that's why I have to buy it back.
I hate apples, so I gave it away.
Gave it away?
To the chambermaid. Serves her right for not leaving a soap.
Well, I really must run along. I know you two lovebirds want to be alone. Bye. Mrs. Smith, she gave you a painting?
Mais oui. It is beautiful.
It is?
Oh, I do not know much about art.
True. Would you take $10 for it?
Of a certainty.
Oh, good.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have it. I give it as a present to my boyfriend, André.
Well, where can I find him?
Oh, at a little cafe on the Rue de Jersey, Le Blue Devil.
Oh, the Blue Devil.
Mm-hmm. He's a dancer there.
Thank you.
Oh, come in. You know, I still say it was mighty peculiar, her selling us that picture and then wanting to buy it back.
And that cock and bull story about somebody's father breaking somebody's heart.
Did you notice her shifty eyes?
Martha, you know what I think? She must have found out that picture's worth a fortune.
You're right. My dear, remember that little painting I gave you? How would you like to sell it back for $20?
Unfortunately, madame, I give it to my boyfriend.
Where is
Where
he?
is he?
He works at Le Blue Devil Cafe.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Come on, Mama, come on, get your hat.
The
and come
minute
on.
she came and wanted to sell it back, you know, you just don't do that.
The young mademoiselle, she wants the picture. The Monsieur and Madame Smith, they want the picture. Why?
That must be Andre. Why don't you take a load off your feet while I talk to him?
Okay, but if he's got an older brother, mention my name.
Pardon me. Are you Andre?
At your service, mademoiselle. What can Andre do for you?
Well, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd like to talk to you, too. But I'm paid to dance.
Well, we can talk while we dance. Oh, well, don't worry. I know how. I want to talk to you about that painting.
Mademoiselle, you are like a painting. You are lovely, beautiful.
I just must get that painting back. Huh? Now, let's just talk this over quietly. Now, look, before I'm a symphony in black and blue, will you sell it back to me?
Exactly the kind of a place you would write home to Mother about, but it might be good for some laughs. Come on. Sit down.
Will you sell it back to me? Will you?
What's Miss Pomeroy?
I'm not in the mood, really. One of us is going to get awfully dizzy from this. Put me down! Put me down! Now, are you going to sell me that painting of the apple?
Andre! Do not sell it to her.
Of course not. I sold it to Dupré,
Who's Dupre? Another backbreaker?
the auctioneer.
Dupre the auctioneer. I hope I don't have to dance with him.
What have I given away?
I don't know what's going on, but I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Item number 1. This beautiful cloisonné vase goes to the monsieur for 2,000 francs.
Hello, mesdames et messieurs.
Nuji, did you ever have the feeling you're being followed?
You're just imagining.
You, monsieur, madame. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? For you. How much is you bet?
I must have a vivid imagination.
You buy something cheap, beautiful. And you had to give it away. Heaven only knows what it'll cost me to get it back.
You, madame. Allez,
A
allez.
fortune. And you let it slip through your hands.
Oh, so that's it. You think the painting's valuable because I want it so badly. Well, honest, it isn't. I just want it for sentimental reasons. And now that you know that, if you just won't bid...
How much? $1. $2. Hello. Magnifique, you, madame. Allez,
We're
allez.
sunk if this is open bidding. Did you ever see an auction with closed bidding?
No, but you're going to.
Next, mesdames et messieurs, our second offering. Les pièges d'ours. Regardez. Beautiful.
Well,
Set
one to go and then
magnifique.
our painting.
Who will bid on it? Hello?
I've never had a La Page d'Ours.
Hello?
$2 or 1,000 francs, whichever's the smallest.
Sold. Congratulations, madame. There you are.
By the way, what is a La Page d'Ours?
It is a bear trap. A trap for catching bears.
Just what you needed.
And next we have this beautiful, beautiful painting. How beautiful they are.
How much have we got?
The painting.
$30.49 in a bear trap.
My, what an incompetent auctioneer. Letting that gorgeous bear trap go for only $2. A good auctioneer would have gotten at least 50 for it.
Perhaps madame could do better.
Since you put it that way, I'd be glad to help. Painting of an apple. Sold for $10 to a perfect stranger to me, Miss Elvira Nugent.
Hold on, mistress. You can't do that.
You've got to let us bid.
Madame wants to conduct the auction. Let her do it.
Oh, this hoopla over a hack painting. I wonder who's going to get stuck with it.
Item number 3. This miserable painting. Out of perspective, out of proportion, out of this world. Save your money, folks. I bid $5.
$10.
15.
I hear $5. Any more bids?
$20.
$25. $30.49.
$50.
I hear $30.49.
$75.
They must know something more than we do. That painting must be worth more than...
$80.
$90.
$100.
Gone. To...
Oh, Miss Palmer, you ruined my painting.
Oh, it'll be all right, sir. I'll just dry it off. There, now it'll be as good as new. Rembrandt.
Rembrandt.
I told you that was an important picture. I just knew it.
Let me have this. This is it, the stolen Rembrandt. Where did you get this?
I got from him.
I got it from her.
She gave it to me.
Well, I got it from him.
Well, I bought it from her.
You probably won't believe this, but I got it from them. Oh, no, you don't.
All France is indebted to the gracious lady who apprehended these vandals.
It was nothing.
In the name of the Republic, I salute the lady.
Vive la France. Oh, I wish Captain Huxley would hurry up. We'll never get to Cherbourg.
I happen to have it.
You're the man who tried to steal my purse.
A horrible mistake, but I shall make it up to you. I have here a genuine mink stole.
No, thanks. I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, what happened to the diamond ring?
The diamond ring? I'm happy to say I sold it.
Oh.
Oh.
Here you are, Captain.
Look at that.
Oh, it's beautiful. It must have been very expensive.
I practically stole it.